Number 1. The Jesuits. The Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, are the largest congregation in the Catholic Church. There are about 14,000 members, over 10,000 of which are priests. The Jesuit congregation was founded in 1540 by St. Ignatius of Loyola, a former Spanish soldier whose dramatic conversion led him to creating the Society of Jesus. The Jesuits vow poverty, chastity, and obedience, with a special devotion to missionary work and education. They do have a distinct black cassock, yet they can change in appearance whenever they need it. They also tend to be very intelligent and well educated. Jesuit formation can take anywhere from 8 to 17 years. Today, Jesuits are found globally, running schools, universities, parishes, and missions. Their two female equivalents are the Congregation of Jesus and the Sisters of the Blessed Virgin Mary, also known as the Loreto Sisters, founded by the nun Mary Ward. Today, there are over 72 Jesuit bishops, and there's only been one Jesuit pope, Pope Francis. Some of the most famous Jesuit saints include St. Ignatius of Loyola, St. Francis Xavier, and St. Peter Faber. Number 2. The Salesians. The Society of St. Francis de Sales, also known as the Salesians of Don Bosco, are the second largest Catholic congregation. They have roughly 14,000 members, with over 9,000 priests. Founded in 1859 by St. John Bosco, this order was established to serve the poor and abandoned youth, especially through education and vocational training. Salesians are characterized by their practical blue-black habits and a cheerful, approachable style. Their work today continues in schools and youth centers all over the world. The Salesian Sisters, the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, form their largest female religious order. There is also a lay society called the Salesian Corporators. There have been a significant number of Salesian bishops, but no pope yet. Famous Salesians include St. John Bosco and St. Maria Domenica Mazzarello. Number 3. The Franciscans. The Order of Friars Minor, commonly known as the Franciscans, is the third largest group within the Catholic Church. With around 12,000 members and over 8,000 priests, the Franciscans were founded by St. Francis of Assisi in 1209. St. Francis, once a wealthy merchant's son, embraced radical poverty and simplicity, inspiring thousands to follow his lifestyle. Recognizable by their brown habit and cord belt, Franciscans emphasized living among and serving the poor. Their history is marked by missions around the world, especially in the Americas. Their female versions are the Order of St. Clare, and their lay society is called the Secular Franciscan Order. The order has produced several popes and saints, including St. Francis of Assisi, St. Clare, St. Anthony of Padua, and St. Bonaventure. Number 4. The Capuchins. The Capuchin Franciscans were created in the 1520s as a reform branch. They were founded as a reform movement focused on extreme poverty and simplicity. Today, they have about 9,800 members. Their pointed hoods and distinct brown habits set them apart from other Franciscans. The Capuchins are known for preaching and a contemplative life and a tireless service to the poor. The Capuchin Poor Clares serve as their female counterpart. Famous Capuchins include St. Padre Pio and St. Felix of Cantalis. Number 5. The Benedictines. The Benedictine Confederation, which represents all Benedictine monks, are another major order, with about 6,500 members and over 3,200 priests. Their roots reach back to the 6th century when St. Benedict wrote his famous rule, called the Rule of St. Benedict, emphasizing prayer, labor, and community living. Benedictines wear black or white habits and foster stability and hospitality in their monasteries. They are some of the oldest continual Christian communities in the world. There are more Benedictine popes than in any other order, totaling 17. Benedictine nuns and countless lay congregations also exist, all following the rule of St. Benedict. Major saints include St. Benedict, St. Scholastica, St. Benedict's twin sister, and St. Gregory the Great. Number 6. The Verbites. The Society of the Divine Word, or the Verbites, was founded in Germany in 1875 by St. Arnold Janssen. With over 5,800 members, their primary mission is evangelizing remote regions of Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Wearing simple habits and working in foreign cultures, they prioritize intercultural dialogue and service. Their female branches include the Missionary Sisters, Servants of the Holy Spirit. Their secular version also joined the missions as partners in evangelization. Saints from this congregation include St. Arnold Janssen and St. Joseph Fernametz. Number 7. The Dominicans. The order of preachers, better known as the Dominicans, number over 5,400 members and over 4,000 priests. St. Dominic founded the order in 1216 in response to widespread heresy in southern France. focusing on preaching, intellectual formation, and a lot of study. Dominicans stand out with their beautiful black and white habits and their commitment to study. They're known to be some of the smartest priests, with their formation being from 8 to 10 years. Major branches include the Dominican sisters, who are active leaders in medicine, education, and preaching. The lay order of Dominicans also promote study and prayer in the outside world. There have been 4 Dominican popes and numerous saints, including Saint Dominic himself, Saint Pope Pius V, Saint Thomas Aquinas, and Saint Catherine of Siena. Number 8. The Redemptorists. The Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, also known as the Redemptorists, were established in 1732 by Saint Alphonsus Liguori, an Italian lawyer turned priest, to bring the gospel to the most neglected groups. Numbering over 4,600 with over 3,500 priests, they are marked by their simple black habits and a red sash. Globally, they operate in urban and rural missions, emphasizing Marian devotion and parish outreach. Their female branch, the Redemptoristans, and lay partners, known as the Redemptorist Associates, support their missionary work. Major Redemptorist saints include Saint Alphonsus and Saint Gerard Magella. Number 9. The Discalced Carmelites. The Order of Discalced Carmelites trace their roots to the reform movements of Saint Therese of Avila and Saint John of the Cross in the 16th century Spain. Their monastic, mystical path appeals to those seeking deeper union with God through prayer and silence. They are dedicated to monastic life while also engaging in a variety of active ministries. With about 3,900 members, mostly priests, you can tell if they're Carmelites by their distinct looks. Their nuns and lay Carmelites share in their beautiful spiritual tradition and are found in monasteries around the world. Famous Discalced Carmelites include Saint Therese herself, Saint John of the Cross, and Saint Therese of Lisieux. Number 10. The Conventual Franciscans. Rounding up the top 10 is the Order of Friars Minor Conventual, also known as the Conventual Franciscans, a later Reformed branch that numbered nearly 3,900 members. Formed in the 13th century to support ministry in cities and universities, the group stands out in gray or black habits with the iconic corded belt. They focus on parish life, education, and service to society. Their female counterparts join the Poor Clares and other Franciscan sisters, and other lay organizations further their spiritual works locally and globally. Conventual Franciscan saints include Saint Maximilian Kolbe and Saint Joseph of Cupertino. So that was the 10 most popular congregations. There are still Catholic congregations I couldn't discuss, like the Augustinians, the Carthusians, the Trappists, and the Norbertines, which are very interesting. If you want a video on them, like and subscribe, and comment down below which Catholic congregation you want to learn about. As always, thank you so much for your support, guys, and see you in the next video.